Alrighty, so you know when y'all see the green screen come out and the green screen particle effects are behind me, I'm sorry about that. That's as much as I could get out of this because it's nighttime. I've been on night shift and I'm essentially almost already wired to be wide awake at 11 o'clock at night. But the topic of today's video is going to be about Raider and Orochi, and essentially my thoughts and opinions on them and what kind of led us to where we are now. And I'm going to be bringing in a clip from 4Edits in his most recent video where he talks about the nerfs, or if they're going to be getting upcoming nerfs for Raider and Orochi. But before we get that out of the way, if y'all want some energy drinks, click the link in the description and use discount code SEALBABY in all caps for a 15% off discount on your raised order. I know people have said they wanted to find a way to give back to the channel, and I know people have suggested memberships, but I'm currently don't have anything to offer for membership, and I would feel bad making y'all pay for a membership. So I decided to get raise sponsorship to allow y'all to get something in return while supporting the channel at the same time. So once again, discount code SEALBABY in all caps for 15% off. Now, the topic of the video, like I said earlier, is going to be Raider and Orochi and what led us to it. And 4Edits explains essentially what led us up to it. Now, the developers are also at fault, but I am also going to play the clip here that shows the main reason why we are where we are at today.
But here's what the majority of people fail to realize. The reason that Orochi is the way that she is right now is simply because of the community. I mean, just think about it. You'll asked for Orochi to have a kick. You'll also ask the developers to improve the recovery because it was bad in the testing grounds. You'll also wanted the character to not light spam you, so they removed the 3 light chain feature, and you'll also wanted the character to actually be viable, so technically speaking you'll kinda brought this upon yourselves.
And this little clip here that I showed here that he states, I agree with. Now also, like I said earlier, to play devil's advocate here for both sides, the developers are also at fault as well, because it is one thing to see the numbers on paper than to actually be able to play them. And I'm pretty sure what could have been done, which would have probably avoided this whole situation, is to release another testing ground with the current Raider and Orochi we have right now in the live game, so that everybody can play them and actually get a feel for them to see how they would be in the live game, because the way they are in the live game now, it is rushed, and you can tell it was rushed because everybody wanted Raider and Orochi because they listen to Reddit, they bow down to Reddit, and that is where a lot of gaming companies and developers get a majority of their opinions, is Reddit and surveys. And like surveys, people filled out those surveys in the testing grounds with Raider and Orochi, and people asked for the changes and we got them. Like I said, it's one thing to see those changes on paper and then to actually play them in the game and see how they are. But like I said earlier, it could have been avoided if people put it more descriptive, if they were more descriptive in the survey. However, whether or not they read the full thing or not is up to them. We don't know that, which I'm pretty sure there are probably some people that they see that username and they're like, we'll skip over that one. But I think with the whole game as a whole right now, would have been a whole lot better if they did another testing grounds with these two characters with the way they are now, because it would give everybody a chance to see how they are, and everybody would say what they're saying now. Holy shit, the damage is too high. What the hell are these recoveries? Why can Raider become a living attack helicopter? And why the hell is Orochi so safe? Because Orochi is practically unpunishable if somebody does that dodge recovery. And I noticed one thing he stated in that video. It was either him or Metaverse that stated, or somebody, I think John Delano probably stated it, where I think the example of a dodge attack recovery should be the equivalent of Zanhu's. It is not too oppressive, not too overpowered, not too strong, not too weak. It's right in the middle. You can punish him. You can still do some spicy shit with it. However, Orochi's recoveries are completely out the window. No character should have dodge recoveries like that. And I think if it was like Zanhu's, or if they find a middle ground between the recoveries they have now with Orochi and Zanhu, people would be happy. But currently, as it stands right now, Orochi's recoveries is probably my biggest issue with that hero. And now, Raider, the man is a literal attack helicopter. He is the Apache. He is always just spinning because of all the stamina he has. And he does a lot of damage. And another reason why people are complaining about damage now is because option selects were removed. Meaning you can't throw your zone to parry it or interrupt it most of the time. Because with option selects being removed, that defensive safety net is gone. As much as I don't like that, it is how it is now. And it has caused a lot of other issues to shine. You take away one issue, more start to show, and that being damage. And damage as a whole needs to be looked at in some characters, because currently, right now with Raider, he should not be able to do that much damage with how much stam he has. They are probably going to lower it, but I have a funny feeling Raider and Orochi are not currently on their radar right now. Because with this event crossover going on right now with Dead by Daylight, they probably have other issues, or who knows, they could have already shipped out the nerfs and they're just waiting for Sony to approve it, because I know they got to go through some approval committee before it goes through on the PlayStation or the Xbox or PC. So who knows, that could have already happened, and we're just waiting for the title update that's coming. Are they going to get nerfed? Yes, but it's probably not going to be in the way a lot of people are thinking. If anything, they might reduce or increase the stamina Raider uses, meaning he loses stamina quicker. And they maybe might tone down the damage, but if they tone down Raider and Orochi's, they're going to have to tone down everybody else's, because everybody else is going to be complaining mainly about Shigoki and JJ and Zanhu, because those three do a lot of damage. And currently people do not like losing still half their health or 35% of their health for making a wrong read or guess or whatever you want to call it. But it's not going to be the nerf that a lot of people are expecting. I'm pretty sure it's probably not going to be one people wanted. It's probably going to be some small, minute thing that's going to be like, why would you do this? And another issue I would probably have is, like, once again, animations. As with all things animations, it's hard. Raider's stunning tap is janky. There is no way around that. That is janky. Good luck. If the Raider has over 80 or 70 ping, good luck. It has no animation. But it also comes into an issue of that he can keep going into it in a infinite. He can keep it going in an infinite. And if you guess wrong, you're going to lose about 30 health, and that is where the issue is for a lot of people. And now we're going to wrap it up here with Orochi. Another big complaint I have with him is the fact that Orochi can punish you for trying to punish him. And I think that is an issue a lot of people have, because if you have a dodge attack, you might think you'll be able to punish that kick. Good luck, you're not going to be able to, because Orochi's recoveries will make him have enough time to be able to deflect your dodge attack. Yeah, you get punished for trying to punish him, and I think that is an issue. And with his recoveries, if he whiffs a kick, he can go straight into another kick. I don't think that should be a thing. And I think him being able to recover that good, meaning punishing, you're punished, you trying to dodge attack him, kind of defeats the purpose of having a dodge attack, to punish the character. Meaning you're essentially supposed to let him or her get away. Meaning the Orochi, you're supposed to let them get away with that. And if you mess up the parry, you're still probably going to eat the light anyways if you try to just dodge and parry it, because you still got to guess one of three sides which is going to come from. Or they'll just throw a heavy or feint the unblockable heavy afterwards, because they can chain into that right afterwards. It is a completely safe mix-up a good 98% of the time. But that's all I really got to say about them. I mean, in terms of what the community wanted, yeah, y'all got what y'all wanted, but I think a lot of people, they saw it on paper, like, okay, this will be good, but then they actually get to playing it. Here we are now. Here we are now, about a month later, in the state that we're in now. There's always a Raider and Orochi in every lobby, at least. I mean, if you don't see a Raider and Orochi in the lobby, you can have yourself a chill game, but 9 times out of 10, there's a Raider and Orochi in a lobby, and there's an issue when I can pick up Raider as a Rep 3 Raider, go into a breach game in solo queue, and get 30 to 40 kills without even having to put time into the character. There is an issue with that. And that just comes down to his damage, and that comes down to his feats, which is Fury Blast, but that's a whole different video and a whole different topic, because feats are the meta as well, and everybody knows that, and that's a whole separate video that I'm not probably going to get into because it's been beaten like a dead horse. So, to wrap things up, this was my thoughts and opinions. The community essentially got what they wanted with this, but it's like, we got what we wanted, but we got what we didn't want at the same time, if that makes any sense. And that the developers could have done another testing grounds with the changes that are in now to avoid all this backlash, and it would have allowed for more insight on what they could have changed. And for Orochi's recoveries, they could be like Zanhu's, or find a middle ground between the ones that they have now and Zanhu's to try and keep people happy. And then Raider's is simple damage and stamina. But he's an attack helicopter. Good luck. And his hyper armor. But that is it. If y'all like this type of video, let me know. Like, comment. If you didn't like it, okay, just leave a comment saying why you didn't like it. Just don't leave a dislike and then go on. If somebody leaves a dislike, that's like, what don't you like about it? It's like, I just don't like it because I don't like it. Tell me what you don't like. So, yeah. With that being said, subscribe to Come Seal, baby. I'm interested to hear y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comments section. I shouldn't have to say this in 2021. Please be civil in the comments section. But it's for honor, and we know how 2021 gets. There's a bunch of Karens out there. With that being said, subscribe to Come Seal, baby. I know all y'all have been silently judging me for the Shaman gameplay. And I'll see all y'all in the next one.